Hello, Holy Creatives. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new to the channel. My name's Natalie, and I am a graphic designer and an artist. And on this channel, I'm just trying to bring together those two worlds and show you how they kind of can come together. And so for today's video is showing you a little bit behind the scenes of my painting process. And this is gearing up for my first ever solo pop-up show that allows me to sell my art prints, sell originals, and I thought I'd show you the behind the scenes process of my painting process. So this painting that I'm working on is one of 3 paintings that I am doing for a rose collection. The theme is Valentine's Day, and my pop-up shop is a weekend before that, so I thought that was a perfect idea to make a lot of the things Valentine's themed, and so this is one of them. And so I wanted just to share kind of how I got to this. So the drawing itself is in the is a color pencil, an orange-based color pencil. It looks like orange, but it's actually a neon. It's a neon orange from Prisma. I think the camera's having a hard time kind of registering that, but it is what I start off to draw. Usually I kind of get a color pencil that is easy, that if I paint over it, you won't really see it. And so that's what I did here. I used kind of a neon orange color, but I am starting out with a watercolor wash as the background. And then later you'll see how I kind of add the layers with acrylic wash in order for it to kind of give it a color background, and that brings out the colors of the paint that I put on top. So this paint that I'm using is the Case for Making watercolor paints, and these I bought to make my own little palette that you see there. I actually have a video that I will link for you to see my review on this product. And so you can see here that I am giving it kind of a light wash, and I add in certain areas where, for example, the rose petals, I wanted to have more of that pinky color tone, neon. That's a neon pink color tone there, and so that I can kind of add that to the painting itself, and it gives it a brightness. It gives it an undertone that allows that paint to kind of come through. And the good thing is, if I wanted to peek through, I can do that with the acrylic gouache. But that's the first step, and I'll let you just enjoy it, and I'll come back a little later. I did want to share the materials that I'm using as well. So you heard that I have the Case for Making paints, watercolor paints, those tins that you can, pans that you can buy individually. And then I am using Arches cold press watercolor paper. And then the brushes I'm using, that really big fluffy one, is the W.A. Portman Quill 3, and this brush is great for watercolor, especially because the bristles are so thick, the head's so thick that it holds in a lot of water. So that one is great for big swashes of really water-filled brush strokes. And they come in a set. I have a set of that, and it comes with other sizes. And then you see the red brush, and that is a Princeton Velvet Touch round 6. And this you'll see me kind of interchangeably with the gray brush that is the Winsor & Newton foundation brush, 0.3. And they work great for these gouache paintings, acrylic gouache paintings. So you can see here, these are the other 2 paintings I have in this collection, and then here you see me working on the 3rd one. I wanted to keep the colors very similar and very connected, as it is a collection. So it has a dark blue-green background, and all of them have that neon pink wash. And then here you see my the paints I'm using. So that one is an apricot, and then most of these are Holbein or Turner, and then this one right here is a opera red, very neon, and then the luminescent red, which are very, very bright, very pigmented, which I actually really loved to bring into this collection. Something I did learn though, that neon does not scan that great, so just be aware of that when you're working with your artwork. If you want to make it into if you want to make them into prints and you need to scan them in, just be aware that neon doesn't scan very well. But if you're going to do it for just original paintings, I think that's a great option. I loved kind of the vibrancy. I've been very into neon colors lately, so especially adding them into my artwork and my paintings. So that is a great option. And again, I said these are Holbein and or Turner acrylic gouache paintings. Okay, so olive is this next color that I'm going to be putting down on my color palette. This is going to be a big portion of the leaves and petals, the stem. Then you have burnt umber, and what I love about all these paint colors is that they really add depth to it as the painting as a whole, which I really ended up really liking. Then we have scarlet, and you can see here that I'm actually mixing some of those more neon colors into that green or the apricot or the brown in order to like kind of give it a warmth. And you kind of see this in all the different the 3 paintings, is that there is a warmth to them that gives it like almost like this brightness, this light, which was what I was going for. But I liked that I experimented with adding those neon colors to it and making it stand out in that way. So that was something fun that I think would be nice for you guys to just see through the process that I've been painting, and that you can enjoy and maybe try experiment on your own paintings. Let me know if you like what color combinations you've mixed that have really helped bring out your color palette in a painting before. I'd love to like try and experiment with them as well, so share that down in the comments. and I will look for it. Alrighty, so you can see here I have a pale pink that I've added to the palette, and this is where I start adding those details to the roses, the petals, and including a mix of the pale pink, a apricot peachy pink, and then later you're gonna see me adding in a little bit of more of that scarlet red to add a little bit more vibrancy to the rose itself. And then you see me here putting all those little details to the flower, to the rose itself. And then next I'm gonna actually be covering the background with this ash green from Holbein. It's again the acrylic wash, and that is gonna be the background to this rose, and you're gonna see me covering it all. And what's really cool is as I'm like kind of outlining and covering those little areas, you'll see some of the pink under painting kind of peek through, and that's what I am really happy with how it turned out, and enjoy just making it come to life and bringing it all together with this whole collection. It is very unified, and I enjoyed it. I hope you guys have been enjoying it as well. You'll see at the end there me adding in, just showing you how they all look together, and a few